What's up guys, it's JJ here, and today we're going to react to another Watchmojo video. Of course, this is top 10 biggest victories of Ash Ketchum. Now, I recently saw on Twitter that Ash actually won a Pokemon League, and I was like, after 20 years, you finally win it. Now, it kind of begged the question in my mind, like, what's like after that now? Like, what's for Ash now? Because he actually won a Pokemon League. He's probably even still gonna, do all like adventuring to different regions or whatever. But like it's kind of crazy that I thought about it when I first saw it on Twitter, because I was like, wow, after all them L's that he took in like almost every single league, like he finally won one. He finally won a Pokemon League, and hey, like it had to happen eventually. So anyway, we're gonna watch this video of his biggest victories. So let's get right into it.
Give it up for the Alolan champion. I'm Ashley with Watchmojo, and these are the top 10 biggest victories of Ash Ketchum.
Well, he even looked confused for a second, like, I actually won?
We're looking at the 10-year-old's 22-year Pokemon battling career and highlighting his most important wins.
You notice how I said that? The 10-year-old's 22-year battling career?
As always, you can follow me on Twitter at AshJBo, and hey, maybe let me know what your favorite Ash Ketchum battle is.
Little more! Metabot! Full power!
Oh, I remember that episode.
Number 10, defeating Guzma.
Battle starter!
The Alolan tournament was packed with some major competition for Pellet Town's favorite son, and none were quite as intimidating as Guzma. Ash met the team school leader in the semi-finals of the tournament with a 2 vs 2 battle that saw them bring their best. Despite
so I saw him switch out Scizor for another Pokemon, so I guess you can do that. Okay.
Scizor effortlessly with a well-timed Fire Blast.
Wow.
But it was when
I have to watch this.
stepped up that things really became difficult for our hero. This was a major test.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lynn evolved.
Whose battle with Guzma earlier in the series ended with Golisopod refusing to battle such a weak opponent. Thankfully, this time, Ash was able to employ all his lessons learned from the Alola region to finally prove they weren't such weaklings after all. Number 9, beating Corina.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like XYZ? It was either XY or XYZ. I remember this.
This may just be another gym battle to some, but what really makes this battle stand out is the fact that Ash
I didn't really like that Pokemon, like that evolved into that wrestler. I never liked that Pokemon's design at all.
The leader of
Lucario's Mega Evolution was dope though.
Ash was prepared to face Corina's MVP Pokemon, but he had to get past Mienfoo and Magic first, which was no easy task.
Oh yeah, she worked with all fighting types, I remember. Hawlucha, that was the name of it. I never really liked that design.
Down to sudden death between Pikachu and the insanely powerful Mega Evolved Lucario. In what many consider to be the best battle in X and Y.
Okay, it was X and Y.
Across the arena, Pikachu finished up the battle with a hellacious Thunderbolt, earning Ash the coveted Rumble Badge.
No.
Number 8, trouncing Trip.
Oh yeah, I remember Trip.
Of course. Now let's just see how much stronger you are.
All right, battle begin!
Ash has quite a habit of making rivals throughout his journeys in different regions, and Trip was that dude in the Unova region. Considered by many to be Ash's worst rival to date, everyone was rallying behind Ketchum to make quick work of his rival in the Unova Pokemon League tournament. And that he did.
The Unova starters were like so Everyone know like the
Coming
universe
down
starter
to a
Pokemon weren't that
tooth-and-nail
good.
brawl between Pikachu and Sib.
Especially their like evolved
This match
forms.
was chock full of explosions. But when the dust settled, Pikachu was the one still standing.
Wait a minute. So what's up with Superior?
Superior is unable to battle. Pikachu wins.
This was sweet revenge for Ash after losing to Trip in the Junior Cup. And the fact
I never
that
liked
this
Trip
was
as,
the
like,
first
Ash's
round of
rival.
the tournament is just the cherry on top of the Vanillux.
All right, so let's both give it our best.
Number 7, teaming up to take down Lysander.
None of you will be needed in the new world I'm creating.
Needed or not needed, who are you to make
Oh yeah, I
that
remember
decision?
this.
Hey, we never said ganging up on someone was out of the question. When the
Wasn't this part like a
evil leader
special?
of Team Flare, Lysander, finally initiated his wicked plan, it was up to tournament finalists Ash and Alan to put a stop to him.
All right, Pyroar! Use Fire Flame!
This wasn't gonna be easy, because Lysander was packing a mean Pyroar and Mega Gyarados in his arsenal. Lysander seemed nigh unbeatable with his ferocious Pokemon.
What was the name of that Pokemon that Ash had around, and they really didn't know anything about it?
While it may not be Ash's fairest battle, the fact he was able to save the world counts for something, right?
Yeah, he technically did save the world.
Thunderbolt, go! Pikachu!
But in every single Pokemon movie, Ash has done that. In every single Pokemon movie, he somehow found a way to save the world.
Number 6, winning the Orange League.
Oh yeah, this is a classic. This is a classic.
After Ash's heartbreaking loss to Richie in the Indigo League, he sought redemption by running through the Orange Islands with his woes. His final hurdle
With his
would be
woes. You need
taking
to
on
stop.
the leader of the Supreme Gym, Drake, who made sure that Ash worked damn hard for the trophy. Most terrifying of all was his powerhouse of a Dragonite, which was
Yeah,
able to
Dragonite
take
is
down
such.
several
I like
Ash
Dragonite as a Pokemon.
in succession. This brought it down to Pikachu, who, despite
Yeah, that Dragonite literally obliterated every single
odds,
Pokemon
was
Ash
able
had.
to bring the brute down with a point-blank thunder. This marked Ash's first major victory as he claimed the prize of champion of the Orange Islands.
Just wait till Brock hears about this.
Number 5, silencing Sawyer.
Yes! Use Brave Bird!
Say what you will about this pint-sized trainer, but he was one hell of a challenge.
Oh yeah, I remember this. This was such
Facing
bull
off
to
in
me.
the semi-final round of the Kalos League, Ash would have to bring his best against the genius-level Pokemon trainer Sawyer. With incredible
This was such, like,
shows
bull
from
to
the
me.
likes of Salamence and Aegislash,
I don't know about everybody else,
things
but I
looked
remember watching this and I was like, this is such
absolutely
a bull.
hopeless for Ash's humble team.
Thunderbolt!
The fight would be decided in a nail-biter between Greninja and the Mega-Evolved Sceptile. A major type disadvantage for Ash, but one he was able to pull off nonetheless. An absolute spectacle of a fight, this victory against his Kalos rival brought Ash to a tournament final for the first time.
Yeah, the
Of course
finals.
he lost.
The finals
Hey,
was stupid. Yeah,
but mate,
I'm talking about like the finals match. The finals match was bull.
before pounding Paul.
I loved Paul as Ash's rival. I loved
That's
Paul,
why I'm gonna win this!
especially their fight at the lake. I forget that
Ash
the name of it, but I'm pretty sure anybody who watched Pokemon know what I'm talking about.
While Ash had always preached friendship
Oh,
with his
Infernape.
partners, Paul was always
Yeah, like
focused on
Chimchar,
power.
like as one of
Power
Ash's
is
partners
definitely
was
what he
amazing.
brought in this Sinnoh League contest.
Oh yeah, his Electivire was a monster.
This battle is still one of Ash's
Gliscor, I love the
greatest
Gliscor
to date,
too.
taking place over 3 episodes of pure action. and coming to a head with Electivire versus Infernape.
Protect!
It was a majorly cathartic victory, as the Chimchar Paul had once deemed expendable was the one to give him the boot out of the tournament. How's that for karma?
I love this fight. Like all of Ash's and Paul's fights I really liked.
Number 3, ground.
Okay, before we get into Gary, like I just want to say that Paul as Ash's rival I really like. Their like fight on Lake okay, dang, what was that lake called? Lake Superior, something like that. Their fight there when Chimchar evolved into Monferno, yo, that was a great fight. That was like a great fight. Okay, back to this.
Gary.
Grab him by the horns!
Yeah, his fight with Gary is also a classic.
This one will mean a lot to anyone who started watching the show from day one.
Yeah.
Gary Oak always seemed to be one step ahead of our hero throughout their rivalry, but this was Ash's first chance to prove that wrong.
Magmar is hit by the most powerful Pokemon attack!
Magmar!
The two met in the Johto Victory League first round, where we saw absolute slobber knockers between the likes of Heracross and Magmar, and Caesar and Snorlax. But the winner would be decided between Ash's Charizard and Gary's starter Pokemon, Blastoise. Another terrible typing matchup for our boy.
Remember how Charizard just never listened to Ash?
Blastoise can't aim with his Hydro Cannons! Use Dragon Rage! Dodge it! Quick!
But shockingly, it was Charizard who stood on top, proving that Ash truly was Pallet Town's best, and putting an end to their legendary rivalry. Number 2, Battle Frontier Victory.
Bulbasaur! Razor Leaf! Let's go!
I did like the Battle Frontier.
Dusclops, stand strong!
Having once again lost the Pokemon League in the Hoenn region, it was time for Ash to prove why he was the main character of the goddamn show. After all, it's no fun watching someone lose over and over and over.
Yeah.
The best course of action? Taking on the Frontier Brains of the Battle Frontier and their incredibly powerful Pokemon. While his matches against Lucy, Tucker, and...
Oh yeah, Regice. Yo, can I just say that all the Reggie Pokemon was so trash? Regice, Regigigas, Regirock, all of them were such trash.
Alright! Now that was a hit!
Able to dispatch Brandon's Regice with all reliable Pikachu, this was validation once again for Ash and his competency as a Pokemon trainer.
Regice!
Oh yeah, and Registeel, that was the other one.
And so, the winner
They were so
is
stupid.
Ash of Pallet Town!
Yeah!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the Alolan League Champion.
Battle! Start!
It took 22 years, but it
22
finally
years.
happened. It was an unwritten rule in anime that Ash always loses the Pokemon League, no matter what. But hell finally froze over when Ash faced off against Gladion in the Alola League finals.
Okay, so he faced him in the finals.
Relatively
Makes sense.
Humble tournament by normal
Again, like I said, I
standards,
haven't watched,
this
like,
battle
this
nevertheless
episode.
proved to be one of Ash's best, opening with Sivile versus Melmetal. When this proved to be too much, Pikachu evened the odds by finishing off Sivile and bringing Gladion's Zoroark to a draw. Surprisingly, the decisive battle was Lycanroc versus Lycanroc, with Ashes pulling off the W.
Well, that was actually kind of tight. Oh, you know they try to make it dope when they show it 3 different times.
This marked the very first time Ash had ever
Yeah, see, he's so confused. He's like, wait, did I just win?
that we all grow
Did the
up
writers mess
someday.
something up?
ありがとうございますピカチュウほらわかんないよなそりゃそうだ
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from
Yeah,
Watchmojo.
I like Pokemon as a whole. Like, I like Pokemon as a whole. It was just crazy. Like on Twitter when I saw that, I was like, wow, Ash finally won a league? Really? So yeah, that was cool. Now, like I said, I love Pokemon as a show. The only thing that I didn't really like, except like my little critiques about like Trip, like Trip being a rival for Ash was stupid. Like I just really didn't like his character. But the one thing that I never liked about Pokemon from the jump was how every time he went into a new league, into a new region, it's like they just reset his whole like memory. Like he doesn't know how to deal with like certain Pokemon's moves when he goes into battle. Like I remember I would watch him fight certain Pokemon and they would use a move and then he would act like, wait a minute, what's that move? Or what's this? Like I'm saying, like you haven't fought against that move before. So that was the one thing that kind of annoyed me, how it seemed like they just reset him. Because think about it, if they didn't do that and he knew like every single thing about a Pokemon every time he visited like a different region, he would be a Pokemon master at this point. But yeah, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below what are your thoughts on the video. Do you watch Pokemon? Do you like Pokemon? Do you play any Pokemon games? Just anything Pokemon related in the comment section. Tell me what you think, and make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna see y'all for the next one.